playing some Darkest Dungeon today. Let's get this show started, eh? I absolutely love this game. Like, I'm sure that a lot of people love a little bit of good old-fashioned Darkest Dungeon. Okay, there we go. My mouse was not working for a second there. Alright, so I already made a save file for this because I didn't want to go through the tutorial. I played through the tutorial of this. I've played this several times in the past. I have the other save on top. I don't have any of my original saves because the last time I played this, a lot of stuff happened, and well, mostly I downloaded a ton of mods. There's probably like 40 different classes. There's gonna be like 100 different enemies. There's a few bosses and mini bosses. There's a whole new area in the game, which I'm excited about, and I think it's gonna be pretty interesting overall. I haven't really touched into much of anything. Like, I played the tutorial, which is, you know, you get ambushed from the wagon that you're riding on coming down this way, and then I played other than the tutorial 1 week of the game, so I did like one dungeon and then that was it. So now we are going to start off with the rest of this. I'm sure right off the bat you'll notice that there are quite a few new characters that aren't usually in the game. You might recognize them. They're, in my opinion, these should be some pretty popular mods for characters. I'm trying to like remember which ones I have. One is like the Lamia, I'm sure that's how you say that. We have like the sisters, which is crazy. I did like one battle with the sisters. Oh my gosh. They're pretty insane to play with. And they're the movesets of all these mod characters are really bizarre. They're bizarre, but bizarre in a good way. Personally, I would love to sit here and play this like all day long, just because there's so much that I haven't seen yet. Like, there's a mod that adds, I think it's pets to the game, which I thought was freaking, that's bizarre, man. I'm a super huge fan of that. It's taken a little while to load up. It's probably because there are so many installed. I think I remember looking at it and it was like, if it's a few gigabytes worth of memory, it's probably like downloading the game twice over. Oh, there we go.
Our estate was the envy of this land.
So, the Emperor's chosen to have come to fight the horrors of this place. So, we have Space Marines in Darkest Dungeons. That is right. Let's see. Actually, I don't have that bad a moveset. The Bolter Pistol and the Axe Blow plus Power Strike is pretty good. Shield Blow, which is the knockback, is also really good. But I think, what does he have? There we go. Yeah, this is what I'm really after. It gives you that -10 dodge and that -2 speed, but it gives you that 28% protect and you guard someone. That's what I'm really after. It's a pretty good one to have. We also have the Fury installed. The Fury is sort of a stance change between order and chaos. These guys are super good. I remember the last time I used the Fury, a long time ago. These dudes are awesome, man. I think, yeah, this isn't the class that moves I mean, they have the Furious Laceration. Can be used anywhere and throws them forward by 2. That's super good. Now this guy right here, he moves around a lot from what I remember. Like his basic attack, his basic melee attack would just move him around, move him forward 2, causes 2 bleed for 3 rounds. Then we have Work Together, forward 1. Is Shield Slam is a back 2 for Spear Lance. And then I think everything else over here doesn't move around. So 1 blocks, 40% chance. That's pretty good though. And that 15% to protect. We've got the heal, only use once, only be used twice. He actually doesn't have that good a moveset right now. I'm looking for more damage. These are good, but it's only, that's a once per battle thing. It causes disease. Mysterious viscous liquid. Yikes. And then we have this 8% protect, 3 speed, and 2 crit. But you can only use it twice per battle. And then we have the Lamia, I'm sure that's how you say that. I hope that's how you say it. Or Lamia. Transforms. And it's super cool. So she basically goes from like buffing heals to like straight out attack, high DPS damage. It's crazy. Allure. I don't remember using that before. I'll figure these out in a second. Yeah. So I only played 1 week of this so far. I did the tutorial and then the 1 week. So now we will embark. What? What in the world? Okay. So, yeah, the Sunward Isles. That is the new place that I am looking forward to going to. I think it said that it unlocks at week 6, so play like 4 weeks of this. I really don't want to cataphract the Covenant Serpent Ring. 50% resolve experience. That's pretty crazy. Let's see, 20% damage reflected if torch below 51. 1 additional HP healed if torch below 51. 10% stress. Okay. I think I've settled on this right here. Getting higher level people much faster probably isn't a good idea, but it'll allow me to do these recruit level 2 missions. Okay. So, the only person I really need to take out is you or someone else. Someone I can put at the end. Okay. Yeah, we're putting her in. Because she has the Cure Bleed and Blight, heal 2 to 4. She can reduce stress and clear horror. Which I don't know if there are any enemies who do horror in down here. Let me think. There might be a few. There's a lot of mods in this, and I don't remember all of them. Forward 3. Petrifying Gaze. And Hiss. So if I change, she'll fly forward 3, and then I'll have to use Hiss. So it'll be like Slither, Hiss, Wither, Hiss, and then I can change back at some point. Alright. Get my typical setup going. That's about what I usually go with. There's probably a more optimal way to do it, but that is how I do that. Alright. I don't remember what any of these people do for their movesets. I'm gonna go through and check to see what their movesets are. I'm hoping that when I come back to when I come back out of this mission, there's gonna be a bunch of new modded people. But you know, that first week you get your typical setup of the Plague Doctor and the Vestal. Those are like the two that you're going to get unless you're missing out on the Crusader and the Highwayman because you lose them in this tutorial. You're bound to get the Vestal and the Plague Doctor. But I was too good at the game, so didn't lose it. I also got lucky because there is a rare boss encounter that could happen at any point in the game, and during this boss encounter, it could happen. It can happen to you during this tutorial, and this actually happened to me in my other game that I'm playing. So I encountered a boss, a specific boss that, if you encounter, has a chance to use a skill that will literally just one-hit KO anyone. You don't go to death's door. No, you just die. So this happened to me, and it killed one of my two heroes off. At that point, I realized I am screwed.
Things must be driven back. And what better place to begin
Okay,
than the
this is
seat
a room battle.
of our noble line?
So more than likely, I'm gonna have to end up going down, and then I might come back to go up. You know what? I'll go up first, and then come back to see what's down. There's a battle immediately. Oh my god! Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This. Yeah, this guy here. This is the worst. Alright, I can't stun him. There's a 300 resistance to stun, man. Man, there's probably a ridiculous chance that he's going to just knock my stuff out, man. Technically got two healers on the team, which is pretty crazy to think about. Oh, she can't use hers unless she's gonna back up. What does that do? 15% damage. Oh. Oh gosh. I hate missing it versus this guy. It's the scariest thing. Knowing that he could just destroy me at any second. That 13 damage per strike though is a little ridiculous. Alright, give me a second. Alright, I am back. Yeah, I had a important phone call that I was expecting. I thought it was going to be coming in like a few more hours. I did not think that it would be coming so soon. At least it came this early, just in case. I mean, in part of this important boss fight, the mini boss fight that always scares me. I could change the base mode. How much health is that? 15. Okay, let's try this. Oh, I forgot about horror. Yeah, there's no way we're stunning him, so I'm just gonna slither. It was almost enough. 30 dodge, 3 speed? Holy crap. I should really read the skills.
Closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Okay, from here she can heal, which is good. Okay, so actually that's not that bad. Oh my god, I hate that. That is so terrifying. He should be dead on his turn, right? There we go.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Can I stun him? He's got 50% stun resistance. Okay. I want to kill this dude. Okay, we stunned him. Oh my gosh, his speed is 20. Chances of stunning again is probably very, very low. I'll pass his turn. I'll take the stress penalty. I'm okay with that. Got 44 health left. 38. See you later. Yeah, he got away. He does a ton of damage when he does that.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay. So now we have lasagna. Okay, we're just gonna pass some lasagna to people. Who? I guess the best one. Yeah, he hits hard. I hate having to fight him. I hate having to fight him. I think there's a total of like maybe 50 mods on right now. There are quite a few of them. I went through the workshop and I just started like downloading them left and right. So I have absolutely no idea how many I downloaded. We're probably a little screwed at this point though, because he did a lot of damage, man. Let's see. Trying to think of what the best approach to this would be. Probably a stun. So we can keep down on the stress. We stun them. Alright. I gotta go for the heals at this point. Alright. The typical strategy is just stun as much as possible, and stun as much as possible to reduce the damage. And it's 4 for 4 rounds, dude. Come on. Yeah. I think the moment I lose someone is the moment I back out. Losing people would be bad. That's also pretty bad. Jeez, man. Getting that battle so early on was just, it's just harsh. It's so harsh, man. Oh, I cannot clear horror on self. That is pretty bad. Alright. Oh gosh. Gonna mace bash. That's pretty good. If we can kill him, that would be nice. There we go. Now things are going in my favor. I mean, we got 2 lasagnas out of it, so that makes it sort of good. It protects me from future Garfield fights. That plus 300 dodge. I just have to hope that we don't die here. Okay, just heal some more. We're gonna put up the heals for everyone now. Okay. just won't die. We're on the verge of death right now. I wish I would have had the Play Doctor so we could clear corpses. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. So bad right now. Eldritch push. He resisted. That's good, that's good. We just have to keep up the heals for the Vestal. Go with that dazzling light. Get some more torch in. They did 0 damage, man.
Set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Okay. Can shoot him from here. Oh my gosh. The misses! It's so bad. All I can do is heal. That's all I can do with her. If I switch, I could do damage and probably kill him outright. But dodge. He's got 20 dodge, man. Get rid of the corpse. That's good. That's so good. Crit. And we hit. Oh, Doomsday. Doomsday is the worst. It gives so much. Come on. Almost, I think I prefer horror to Doomsday, honestly.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
It's so bad. Okay, let's see. Jeez. I wish they had, oh shoot. I wish I would have had, I think there's an Estus Blast mod. Is that it? Yeah. There's an Estus Blast mod, which is, you can pick up Estus Blast. Which, that would have been perfect. Okay. It's 375. Okay, I'm gonna keep what I have. I don't remember how to get the good outcome for this. Oh, that's not it. I'll remember that one at some point. I haven't touched this in so long. Well, it's a good thing I came this way. Oh, jeez, that's bad. That's so bad. At least you can still attack from there. I'd rather not waste actions moving around if I don't have to. If he can attack in the back, that's great. This will be... Yeah, we're gonna switch. Get that re-stress.
Even the boldest gaze.
4-3 or back? Back 3. We got 1 blight. And it moves them into a better position too. Oh my gosh. There we go, that's what I wanted. He'll die on the next turn. He's got 4 health left, which is super good.
Their formation is
there we go.
broken. Maintain the
That was a good stun right there.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
There we go. Yeah. See, even after the Garfield attack, we're doing okay. I thought that was gonna be over for a second. I thought we were just gonna lose everyone. Because Garfield attacks are always so scary because he does have that one move that can just literally kill you. Kill one dude, 1 hit, that's all it takes. It is so scary. The moment he gets that attack, it's just all over. I should do some heals too. That's good, that's a cool man. Jeez. I get that good 5 heal in, and then he just takes 3 damage. I was looking for a blight, but okay.
This expedition
Wasn't
at least
there-
promises success.
I feel like if I do this, I feel like I'm gonna die horribly if I even touch that. Yeah, I'm a move around a bit, and I'm gonna make a decision on that one. There's no way I'm doing that. Oh jeez, come on, man.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Okay, that's default party limit. What a terrible. Oh jeez. Oh, this is way worse. It's not as bad as Garfield, but this is pretty bad. Gosh, man, come on. The game just won't give me a break today. I can't hit anyone else. Oh my goodness. He dodged. Probably because he's stealthing, so I can't even hit him. She's marked. I don't have a way to deep stealth, do I? I can't stun him. We just gotta hit him. Actually, this Dreadnought here is, not only is it an enemy, but it's also a character that you can get on your team. And I had one on my other playthrough of this. I can't hit anyone, are you serious? Right, that's true because they're all stealthed up. Okay. This 2 rounds. There we go. Bypass stealth. Now we can hit these guys in the back. So the Dreadnought's really good. He has I think it's like an oil ability that he can use, where he throws oil on everyone, and then if they're oiled and you use the burning flames ability that he has, but I think it's just flamethrower as the character, it does, I think it's like 2 times as much damage almost. It's like 85% more. It's something crazy, like it's a lot of damage. Yeah, 7 damage. Pretty ridiculous already. I like that. Did that increase my torch level? Irrational. Oh, that's...
Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge.
Gosh.
Into madness.
The whip, the cat, the lash, scourge. Great. That is great. Well, I guess we'll just at least stress some people. We'll just get back to hitting. I don't know how this is going to go. Oh. You gotta pay attention to the uses, eh? Alright. Next we'll get their stealth it for 1 more round. It's better to take out the Dreadnought first because... Jeez.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
That's why. The repair work. Oh, jeez. Yep. And he has a block. Of course I missed. And he's smart. We need to heal in. Get her off of death's door. Come on, dude.
Precipice of
It's
oblivion.
so much. Heal me. So much damage. Blocks. There we go. We got rid of his blocks. I can't help everyone in this scenario,
Now the
but
true test. test.
Man.
Hold fast or expire.
Oh gosh. Yeah, take out
Another
the
abomination cleansed
take
from
him
our
out.
lands.
Picks up Saint Mark to carry the two. They're both on death's door. I don't know what to do, man. 1 damage. Jeez, come on.
Becoming unwound.
Vigorous. That's great. That's perfect. No. We can get a little more damage in. Oh god, come on. Mechanic. One damage every time, come on. Oh, that's perfect. There we go.
Monster's size has no
A
intrinsic
Dreadnought is
worth,
basically a mini boss with
unless
how much damage he deals, man.
exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Do I prefer Garfield? Absolutely not. Garfield is terrifying,
All
man.
right, the promise of safety.
I can't do anything. You can't hit him. I knew this was going to happen too. He's stealthy, so I can't hit him. He's just there. Oh Jesus, that is so bad.
Fear and frailty finally claim their due.
I'm getting shot at, but don't know from where. Okay, that's good. Just keep healing it up. I got my 2 healers in the back now.
Be gone, fiend.
Jeez, man.
These nightmarish creatures can be
What is
felled. They can be
Move
beaten.
skill chance, move resist, debuff resist. She has skills that move. You have a pull. She doesn't have any. Yeah, all she has is a pull, but that'll be better. Okay. I feel like I should set up camp now. Cause, man, that was pretty bad. We get some of that stress down. We got fearful and irrational. We have vigorous, but I'd rather not have another mental break. Where's halfway point? So we've done 3 rooms, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're gonna go through the last 2 rooms up here, and then if the quest doesn't end by then, we'll set up camp. I'm just hoping for no more Garfield, because I don't know if he can come twice, but if I can see Garfield twice, I'm probably just gonna cry. It is so bad. Okay. Use the torch before we go in. Yeah. I figured we'd see at least one battle. Jeez. Just gotta keep up the heals, I guess. Go for as much damage on everyone as possible. Plus 4% Christmas. Come on, man. The Doomsayer. That's gonna be the... That is how we're going to go. We're going to get heart attacks on everyone.
Executed
Perfect.
with impunity. How quickly the
Jeez,
tide
dude.
turns.
Holy crap. There we go. Oh, that is perfect. Got the protectorate. Work together. That heals on everyone. Oh no. Oh, if he hadn't gotten that crit, man. Perfect. And the Doomsday. She's gonna heart attack. She is going to heart attack. She's gonna heart attack and die. Marked herself. Come on, man. That Garfield, man, it destroyed my team. They're just gradually breaking down. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Come on. The luck is so bad right now. Hey, that was a crit. That was good. Okay, him being in the front is probably bad. I really need to get rid of her stress. It's so high. Alright. Open vein. That extra 2 damage. I still need to get the heals in. We need... What's going on with my mouse? We need the survivability right now. Come on, dude. There we go. So painful.
Foolish horrors.
So painful.
Brought low and
That was
driven
great.
into the mud.
Okay, never mind. Don't have any space for anything. I'm just gonna get rid of that. As for the blood, I'll leave that there for now. For now, I say. I'm not taking that with me. I don't really need the blood, so I'm not going to take it. Move to this room. Oh, this is scary.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Well, this is where we die. Alright, I'm predicting a heart attack on the Lamia, a heart attack on the Vestal, and everyone else is just gonna die.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Well, that's probably where I was gonna move her anyway, so that's good. Time to move forward. Oh my gosh, come on. 45. Stress until camp. Is there a chance we'll win? Probably not. Probably no chance. Okay, graveyard flash. I need to heal her. Sorry, but they're both irrational and fearful. that's a crit. She's gonna heart attack any second now. She's gonna heart attack on her turn because of the horror. Can we get out?
This skirmish may be lost.
Oh no,
but the
she's
battle
just
may
dead.
yet be won.
I mean, we even want that.
The match
Get
is
rid of the
struck.
rest. Yeah,
A
we're
blazing
leaving.
star is born.
There's nothing we can do. The Vestal would be the next one to go,
Great
and then
adversity
everyone else
has
would
a
just
beauty.
die due to their health
It
being so
is
low.
the fire that tempers.
We still made quite a bit. Dud hitter. Oh geez, dignitary. 1 hero per roster. 65% or 66% guard duration. I can't read. Jeez, duration received. That's pretty good, and only one person can have it too. So I don't know if that's a good thing to have it on him though. It's probably a better person to put it on.
Though long years may seek to separate them, action and consequence will invariably have their dreadful reunion.
What? Yeah.
Fresh
So
kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
do that. Crimson Court is now available, so that's something. Alright, so we have the Beastmaster now. Never seen the Beastmaster before. Shocker, Clotter, Deadly. So let's see, we have Spirit of the Hunt. Heals 25% max HP. That's or 25 on next attack kill. Okay. Consume corpse. Summon corpse bud. Okay, that's interesting. I'll have to check those out. It says one's for battle too. Cougar's Leap. Forward one. It's 110% chance to bleed 3 points for 2 rounds. 20% crit while stealth. On miss, stealth. Okay, so if you miss with Cougar's Leap, you get stealthed. That's pretty good. Ravenous. Rite of Prey. Wavering. Self. De-stealth. Double strike. So I guess the strategy is everything's gonna revolve around Cougar's Leap, huh? Steal stealth. Oh. Interesting. Bypass stealth and steal stealth. When hit, counter one. Okay. Yeah, everything. It looks like this is actually pretty good. So I have Feral Cuts and I have Cougar's Leap. So I could use Cougar's Leap. It'll move him forward once, but it'll stealth him if he misses. And if he misses, then I use Feral Cuts, which will give him a double strike. That's super good.
Beastmaster, embodiment of
Shadow
nature's
Walker.
primal savagery.
This looks like a reptile. Hey, it's Scorpion! Let's see. Who was purple? Purple's like a rain? I don't remember. Sub-Zero. Ermac. Reptile. Like 2 different versions of reptile in there. I like it. Kenjutsu Katana Strike. Jeez. Okay. Stealth. Ooh. Venom tipped shurikens. Shurikens? I don't know. Stealth for 2 rounds, 10% move chance. Ki Jutsu, Chain Entangle. De-stealth, plus 10% crit while stealth. Okay. So I can use that in the middle too. It doesn't move him. This is random target ranged. So using that's just gonna hit somebody at random. It'll bleed them too. That's pretty good. Pressure points. Stealth himself. So I guess pressure points and then the chain entangle would be good. I don't like these limited uses per round stuff. back to stealth for 2 rounds, plus 1% virtue chance, 10% move skill chance, all heroes 2 HP. Okay, so that's actually pretty good, but it gives him, -7 torch, which I don't like, and moves him back 2. I think I'd rather one of the other moves that he has. Moves him forward. Yeah. I have a lot of teams that rely on movement. Then we have the samurai as the another character. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of bleed. Bleed 0% base, 4 points for 1 round. 40% bleed skill chance. Okay, so his bleed skill chance will fly up to 40% if he uses that. It doesn't say how many rounds it lasts though. Stress plus 6. Ooh, jeez. Then we have Bewitched Bloodthirst. Bleed 4 for 2 rounds. Yikes. -5 damage. Stress for everyone else is -30. That's super good. Or wait, no, that's for himself. Yikes, never mind. And then it's plus 10 stress for everyone else. 15% armor pierce, 15% armor pierce, 20% damage is pretty good. Piercing assault moves him forward 1. Probably does good. 2 or 3. The only problem is I don't have a way to move him back. Yeah, so I would need backslash. I could get rid of Bloodthirst for a backslash probably. That way I can move him back and forth. Highly versatile teams are good, but I mostly want...
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
Backslash.
Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats.
Okay.
Our soldiers must be ready.
Okay, I'm so excited for Sunward Isles. Okay, what do we have? We have the Prodigy, Heavenly Greaves. I don't have a Prodigy yet. I'm not worried about that. We have the Harlot Lipstick. Don't have a Harlot. Here we have Abomination on me. I must hide from the world. Shameful Shroud. 20% damage in position 1. I don't have an Abomination yet. Grove Tinder, Diluted Elixir. I have a Highwayman, so that extra 10% chance would be pretty good. What's their stress been like? His is fine. I can't do that. I'm gonna need more money. So that extra 4%, healing received 5%. Book of Relaxation. It gives them -4 dodge, but +4 accuracy and -10% stress. What do we have here? Cataphract. I still don't have a Cataphract. What would I get from here? The Dark Tambourine. Alright. I wonder if there's a way I can add, like, I don't know, another place. Like something down here maybe. Unless this is an actual place that I can go to at some point. I know there's like that bird's nest thing that you can go to if you encounter the bird. I think it steals your stuff. What? I can go to the weld or I can go to the ruin. Let's go to the weld, I think. Gotta change your skill. There we go. This should be an interesting one. We're going to... I think that's good, right? That is Elegant Strike. This doesn't move him around, so that's pretty good. That moves him forward 2, that moves him forward 2, and that moves him back. So he can just dance between those two places. I think you're another midliner, so won't be able to use Pressure Point. this move. You can use that anywhere. You have to be in the front to use that. Okay. So we're gonna put you on spot 1. I'm making a very interesting team right now. Together. Yeah, I would prefer for you to have some more combat focused abilities. These two don't really work for me. The phalanx is pretty good. I don't have a problem with that. This just moves you forward. This is gonna have nothing but people who are gonna be moving around the entire time. Minus 12 dodge, mark target, 30% damage versus mark target. Huh. This team is pretty bad. Deep stealth, self, 2 uses per round. Wait. Oh, that's the one that has 2 uses per round. Back to. Huh. Who else can move around? Forward 2. You only have one skill that lets you move, right? Okay. You have skills that move you. That moves you forward. That keeps you in one place. So the idea is that he's gonna move forward. He's gonna move forward. So they're just gonna keep switching around back there. Or if he's in the front and it's his turn, then we can just use the guard. Or if he's right here and his turn, we can just use the back skill. So we can do it like that. And essentially I could just put anyone in spot 2. I'm curious about the Shadow Walker. I really want to see what they can do, but I think I'll use them for the next expedition when I have more money and I can change their skills up. For now, we'll go with this guy. Alternatively, there's also the Abomination, which I could use. Sorry. Had to sneeze, man. It's pretty bad. Alright. The Abomination or the Space Marines I could use. Change the color. Ultramarines, hey. Oh man. So we can choose between, I guess, Ultramarines, what is it, the Blood Angels, and Iron Fist? I don't know. I'm not very good with 40k yet. I'm learning a bit of it. Skittish Perfectionist. Good-natured drinker. Xenophobia. Vengophobia. Natural. 20% max HP without trinkets. 20% healing received without trinkets. 3 speed without trinkets. Huh, that's really, really good. Huh. Jeez, that's so good. I get the guard. Guard or power strike? There's damage versus Eldritch. Okay, hold on. Let's take that. Who else have one? You have one. Okay. Gonna give one to this guy and this guy. I hate Garfield. If I see a Garfield during this quest, I might actually cry. Oh. Practice Bushido to stay noble. Sate the cursed blade by bleeding the samurai. Jeez, sorry. Beware, even sated, the blade will still attempt dominion of the samurai's soul. I've still never found out what that does. I'm a little scared. I really lost a lot of money on that last expedition, man. Right. Alright. This is going to be an interesting time. Yeah, I feel like this team is pretty unbalanced. It doesn't really have a good balance between it. I mean, my theory is that I can just keep moving the guys in the back between each other, and there will be nothing wrong with that. And then the Space Marine and that, what is it, the Beastmaster? They'll be fine because the Beastmaster, he has that skill that moves him forward, and my hope is that it's going to miss so we can get the double strike.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping
Proud.
all good life from these groves.
Oh.
Let us burn out this evil.
See, that's cool. So, if I move him back... Okay, never mind. It doesn't work apparently. It was like, yeah, if you move him back, he'll get stealth. Okay. This sort of scares me, seeing that the map is so linear. Jeez. The
Nature
perfect
herself,
opportunity
a victim to the spreading corruption,
for Garfield to
malformed
appear.
with misintent.
Okay. The bandages, right? No. There we go.
A fortune waiting to be
Wasted
spent.
bandages. That's always fun. Alright. First battle. Let's see how viable. Oh, already things have gone to crap. It hit. So it bleeds. Got the bolter pistol. Dodged. That slows him, right? Yeah, stuns him. Not bad.
Slowly.
Good,
gently.
good, good.
This is how a life is taken.
Grave nibble. We've got that 40% bleed chance now. Of course, we have 2 stuns out on the board. Oh, it's great. Okay, it missed. Perfect. I like this. Freaking the animation that it goes on. That it goes on. Yeah, that little light animation. That's super cool. Okay. Guard ally. Oh jeez, come on, man. Yeah, we aren't doing so good, guys. Oh jeez, come on, man. Oh, he stunned. Oh, okay, yeah, he missed. I thought that was bad for a second, he missed. It's okay. We actually managed to hit him. It's so bad. Like, I figured the team comp wouldn't be that bad, okay? 10% crit versus bleeding, man. That's... Come on, man. Wait, hold on, hold on. I think we're on to something. Wait. Jolin removed me. What?
Another
Moving
one
forward.
falls.
11 crits. Okay. Alright. Okay. When we are out of range plus before this. I can do knockback.
Back to
Nice.
the pit.
Okay. It saved. We saved it.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the
And we get the
foolhardy
scout.
alike.
Nice. Okay, 100% of room battles. Grave
Packs
digging.
laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Okay, let's go. Gotta keep that light up just in case we encounter guard builds. Ectoplasm. Let's build a maximum ectoplasm. I want it to turn into a boss. Oh shoot, I was supposed to move him back. There we go. Gotta move him now. I gotta keep it consistent. He's marked. See, if they attack the Space Marine, that's okay because he has a lot of health. Attacking that guy isn't as okay. Space Marine has 40 health and it's ridiculous. Doomsday. Alright, let's see. What are we gonna do? That works. 3 damage per round. Let's put a guard up.
Inspiration and improvement.
Eldritch. What are you kind of human Eldritch? There we go.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Jeez. That was a crit. I don't think we have any healers on the team.
A brilliant confluence of
80%
skill
fleet
and
skill.
purpose.
Nice.
Gnawing uncertainty.
We don't have any other Eldritch on the field, do we? Well, that's Eldritch, but I can't reach him. Bottle tip paste that. He's not stealthed. If we get the stealthed, I'll go for the strikes. The plan. Resisted bleed. I didn't know that bled him. Jeez. There we
Is the
go.
weapon that cuts on its own.
Slime.
The slow
Dead.
death. Unforeseen.
Now we have to kill this
Unforgiving.
guy. We have to do it before he cytokinesis, I think. He can't do anything when he's back there. That was a mistake. There we
As
go.
the fiend falls, a faint
Not
hope
bad, not bad.
blossoms. Remind yourself that
We'll move on to
overconfidence
the
is
next
a
one now.
slow and insidious
Oh shoot.
killer.
I needed that. I needed that shovel. Oh, great.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Stalwart. Nice. That is perfect. I could get a good one on the Spartan over there too. I think it's a Spartan. I don't remember. I don't want to be wrong either. Yeah, Spartan. There we go. Oh god. Every time I see a battle up ahead, I always think, please don't be Garfield. Garfield is so scary. Okay. They're all beasts. So, best bet is to axe them. Axe them. So I say down here in Louisiana, axe them. Axe them question. How people talk then. It's weird. I'm from Texas though. Wait, hold on, I don't remember what that does. Hemophilia? That's not a disease. It's an irrational fear of, no wait, it is, never mind. It's like, hemophilia, hemophobia is what I'm thinking of. Dodge, that is a stealth. Now I can't hit him anymore.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Don't stun him. Come on, man. Yes, protectorate. It's just one good virtue after another. How did they get me with the triple stun? Oh my gosh. I have the worst luck right now. Like, holy crap, it's so bad. In the first match there was the Garfield encounter, then there was the heart attack because of the Garfield encounter. Like, it just wasn't going my way in that first one. Now this triple stun. Oh, I should have cured that blight. Jesus. Okay, now we're gonna go for the double strike. Alright, we're just gonna
Their formation is
kill him real
broken.
quick.
Maintain the offensive.
I like the animations for this guy. My torture's gonna run out. We need to move back. Dodge. Now we're stealth. Let's cure that for you, friend. Come on, man. He's so fast.
Death by inches.
We'll heal him up. Cure failed, dude. Barrel cut. Hey, man. We got him on the second one. That's fine. I shall drink from the mysterious liquid. Nice. I like that. I'm a fan.
The blood
3
quickens.
rounds. Nice. Man, I was worried that the RNG was going against me because that triple stun was pretty bad, but... And another heal? Oh man. RNG is not against me this round. It is in my favor, man. Okay, let's heal up. I can't give lasagna to Space Marine, unfortunately, because he has that, is that quirk? What is it? Yeah. He has that quirk, natural. That extra 20% health is really good, and the extra 20% healing is really good too. The speed is also really good. It's an extra 3 speed. Let's go back to the natural order.
Curious is the
I don't have any more
his efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Huh. Yeah, that's bad. I think we... This one, right? There we go. What does that do? 20% dodge multiplier. That is... Oh, that's perfect for him. We're just gonna heal that back up. Get an extra torch. Okay, it's gonna be in one of these two rooms. Okay, looks like it's that one. Please be food.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Chest. We're gonna hit that with the EP.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Nice.
Now it must be
Use the
carried
last
home.
torch. Surprise! I should probably always try to hit the person with the highest dodge with that. The sooner we kill them, the better, though. Okay, we'll hit you. 7 crit. 15% protect. Protect. He's marked now, too. Mine is 12 dodge. He already had 0 dodge, so their speed is so low. 130. Harmless swipe. Because no one's marked, I think. He's 3 per round. Back. Let's kill him. He heals himself again. It's so good. When I was downloading some of these mods, I was worried about certain characters making the game too easy, but that's when I decided I'm just gonna download a bunch of enemy mods too. So one of them being Garfield, the scariest thing out there right now, can literally just attack me anywhere at all. So Garfield is terrifying. I hope never to encounter Garfield out in the wild. And there's a bunch of other boss mods in this too. And there's things like the Dreadnought that you can find. That enemy's pretty tough too. I probably just don't have like the right strategy to fight against him, but I know he's really tough. His protection is probably really high. That's what makes it so hard. I didn't read up on his stats or anything, so I don't remember. But I know that he does a lot of damage. 12 per round. I didn't even have to hit him. Yep, there he goes. He's dead. They're both dead. Shoot him dead. Full health, man. I love it. It just heals himself every round. I'll give you that. That is pretty broken.
Success.
What is this?
Clearly
Seer only. Now that is something I'll have to look at when I get the Seer class. Okay. This should be the last room. Alrighty, so we're going to where's the most dodge? He doesn't have any dodge back there. Look at him. He has 20 dodge. dark out here. 7 per round, jeez, dude.
Time to perform beyond one's limits.
What was that? What was that dialogue for? What happened? Okay. Yeah, I can't hit him in the back. 20! Oh, crit! Dude! So good. So good, man. Cytokinesis. That's bad. That's super bad. He's gonna die due to the bleeding. He'll die next round due to the bleeding. I don't want any more cytokinesis. Cytokinesis is so... Oh, it's so bad for right now. That'll kill him. Wait, what? 120% bleed skill chance on him. Jeez. Everyone else has a 15%, 30% damage modifier. So good. 7. It's his turn now. And he used cytokinesis again. Of course he used cytokinesis. Why wouldn't he use cytokinesis?
Be gone, fiend.
He's dead. We just gotta kill this guy and we are golden. He's already at max health. Oh, he dodged. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. The moment when things just stop going your way, eh? That's 5 damage. Okay. We're gonna have to move him all the way back up. Wow, his stress is so high, I didn't even notice. Oh, he has a block. Oh, he's cytokinesis. Oh my gosh, come on, man. You get rid of one and then just another one appears, man. 3 damage per round. He still has another turn. Oh my gosh. Bleed. There we go. Okay. This should be it. Hopefully this kills him. There we go. It is over. We are done.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
There we go. It's over. Over, boys.
Seize
Crescendo
this
box.
momentum.
What?
Push on to the task's
Okay.
end.
Enough for that. Gonna need one of those. Shit. I don't care about level it. Okay. We have plus 2 speed, plus 15% damage, but plus 10% stress. That's a pretty good. That's a really good item. At 2 speed and the 15% damage make up for that stress. Absolutely.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
We got 5,000 for that, thank goodness. We got Slugger, that's good. Faded. Chance to turn any miss into a hit. That is extremely good. 20% stress if torch is below 26. Well, it doesn't usually get that far unless we're fighting Garfield. Disease resist is pretty good. consumed my thoughts of inadequacy. Oh, it's appropriate for a space marine, eh? Oh, jeez.
I remember days when
Oh
the sun
no!
shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
The Kraken has been unleashed. The marine lives of the cove are rallied up by an unknown menace. The drunken sailors are all abuzz with tales of a giant man-eating monster full of tentacles and mouths. A Kraken, they whispered, slay this beast. It's, that is scary. I'm gonna put you in there. Okay, who else? You need some, but at the same time, I'm running low on money again. Okay, so we have we have a Jedi Knight, an Enigma, and an occultist. Those are new. We already have a Fury. I'm not a fan of getting too many duplicates this early on. Okay, let's see. The Enigma, Flawed Orb, Time-worn Robes. Okay, so they have Mystic Bolt, which can be used from the middle, and then their last thing, Esoteric Barrier. It's got 5% protection, buff self, 120% debuff skill chance. That's crazy. Stun chance 2, 10% crit. Jeez. Disable buffing skills. Oh, okay, so you won't be able to buff someone. So he can either use Arcane Fervor or Esoteric Barrier, and then if he uses the other one, he won't be able to use it anymore. I don't know if heals count as buffs, but I'll assume not. I like Mystic Bolt, and Phantasmal Shot would be a good one. I like anything that can hit multiple targets. Esoteric Arcanist. I'm definitely going to take him. He'll be used in the next adventure for sure. What else? Let's see. The Jedi Knight is an interesting one. Padawan. Dusty Robes. 8 to 12 base damage is a little ridiculous. Born Leader. Has an inspiring order that manifests in combat. Only one person can have it too, so that's a pretty good one. Fascinated with corpses. Fear of yokai. Ooh. Well, we aren't in week 6, so I don't really have to worry about that. But I'll have to worry about it later. Force barrier. Huh. Thundering Strike. Okay. 25% damage for stunned. Saber Sweep. Oh wait, who can I hit? Okay, so this is predominantly like a 1-2 guy. It looks like Force Pull, Force Push, and pull someone to Saber Throw. It's a ranged attack, can hit the people in the back. Force Push. Saber Sweep is a pretty good one. Thundering Strike. This is a taunt. It marks himself and it debuffs everybody else on the enemy team with -5 dodge and -5 speed. I mean, what do I do? I sort of want to change these skills up. They're all pretty powerful. So they're predominantly at 2, it says, because of Force Push. Or no, it's Force Pull. You can pull people from the back forward. Then you're predominantly a 2 or 3. You don't move around, so that'd be good for 2. I could use you as a 1. You would be a 4 predominantly. And he has, okay, vulnerability hacks, weird construction, weakening curse. Demon's Pool. I don't know. Loch Ness Monster Hunter. 100% damage versus Loch Ness Monster. You discovered it. Vulnerable. I didn't know that the Loch Ness Monster was in this game. Slugger. Skeptic. Ashes to Ashes. From skill, minus 25% skill. Stress healing. Benediction from skill. Okay. This is a really good occultist.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
Okay. Okay, we have the sanitarium open. More than likely I'm gonna end up using, wait a second, hold on, there's a patient cell. I could get more cells if I really wanted to. Blacksmith. Oh, I don't, I don't have any notes. I don't have districts yet, too. That's another thing to note. Butcher bird. Okay, let's reset this. Finish. Parlance. Seed of the Believers. Common. +4 accuracy. +4 accuracy if Seed of Believers is in inventory, while not equipped. Metrophony? Metropathy? I don't know how you say that. Adds from skill 10% bleed and blight. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's an interesting item. Acolyte of the Sun. Acolyte of Sun only. Healing skills while camping. Stress healing while done camping. Minus 10% stress while camping. Minus 10% stress. That's just a good all-around item. The Omen Seeker. Expunge from skill, minus 15% damage on hit, blight, 120% base, 2 points for 2 rounds. No sin is beneath my notice. It gives them bleed and blight skill chance. That's pretty insane. Good item. Whoa, what is that? Slayer. 25% melee skills, minus 35% damage, range skill. I mean, I couldn't go get it, but it looks cool. See the Kraken there. Sunward Isles is going to open up too. I haven't been to the Warrens yet, but I don't think I want to do that just yet. Apprentice level 1. I like going to the Weld because in the ruins there's the Dreadnought. And the Dreadnought does only like spawn in the ruins as far as I remember. I think I've seen him in the Warrens, but I don't remember. I hope he doesn't spawn anywhere else. That guy's scary. Alright, that's the team we're gonna go with for today. For this week, I guess. Okay. Give me a second. Just checking up on things right now. Everyone who lives here with me will be coming home soon, so trying to get an idea of whether it's going to be like soon or if it's going to be later. Looks like it'll be later. I mean, it's not gonna be that much longer before they get here, but I don't know. Decisions, man. I guess we'll get the Seeds of the Believer, because this is, it gives you that minus 20. We'll do it. Minor Omamori. That'll be interesting later. when I have to learn how to balance that out with everything else I've already got going. Okay. This was a short one too, I think. At least I hope it was, because I don't remember. Whilst I slam can often protect against the hazards of interactive objects you encounter. Yep, that is true. I remember the last one that I did, last journey that I went on, there was that chest that I opened up that grave, and then there was a hazard later. That freaking obstacle. I completely forgot about it. I saw it on the map, and I thought, okay, I'll have to do something about that later. And then I thought, oh look, a grave, I can dig that up. If I had an extra shovel, that wouldn't have been such a bad idea. But unfortunately, I didn't have an extra shovel. Alright. Whenever this starts, be ready to go. Alright, here we go. We're jumping in.
The halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
I don't like it when the map looks like this. It's like, all the decisions you have to make. I could go left, down, right, up, right. Or I could go like up, left, down. It's decisions, man, decisions. I think with this one, either way, I'll have to backtrack a little bit. Like go in like this. We can go up. I feel like I think I should go left. Yeah, I'm gonna go left. I've just gotta explore 90% of the rooms anyways.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
I think we're good on torches for now. Right. Okay. We're scouting. Wow, that makes it so much easier for me. There's 2 battles there. Use another torch. We'll go down from here. Like, when something like that happens, it just decides where I'm going. I was supposed to go left into the treasure room. I decided against that when I saw, oh hey, look at that. We're good, man, we're good. I was super curious about the Jedi though. The top. I knew I brought holy water, I just couldn't find it. Oh, here we go. Oh, they get to go first. The dark blue lightsaber, man. So cool. They dodged. Alright. Let's go with the saber sweep. 47. Nice. Minus 20 dodge. Okay, can't use that. Valor below 66% health. Voiced cleave. They resisted the stun, but he resisted the move and he didn't. Okay. Wow. This is such a good team. It's better than the last one I had. That's all. Turn out I would attack. What? Wait, hold on, what? What? Born leader. That's interesting. I like the concept. Super cool. Actually, this works out better because now he can. Oh, but he can't. Jeez, dude. Crit. 15% protection too. Okay, both of them. They resist to the stun. Every time it's resistant to stun. We could get him with the artillery. First do damage. Yeah, it's 1 damage and it gives them that debuff. He resisted both of them. Yikes. So much damage. He's so powerful. Done. Look at this. His stress is so high though.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Those are useful later from what I remember. Alright. We're gonna use the artillery. 1 more damage is all that's needed for him. Resist the bleed. We're gonna go with the sweep. Miss. And he dodge. I'm gonna go with the cleave. We shuffled it up. He attacks all the way to the back, man. They've also got the same stance. The same model, but just a different character, different skills, different class, different everything, pretty much.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Bit. Oh, he's marked. Shoot.
Ringing ears.
Wow, we.
Blurred vision.
What
The
are the
end
chances?
approaches.
What's with all the crits, man? Dude, come on. Chill him up. 7 and 11. 7-11, dude. 7-11. Oh, we need to get some heals going. Don't bleed. Nice. They grow weaker with every strike. Nice.
Another
Dead.
abomination cleansed from our lands.
This one? Yes.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Okay, that ain't so bad. Yeah, don't touch those books. Never touch the books, man. Use a torch. What's the highest? 50%, 50%, 90%. We're gonna need more heals in this room. Alright.
Sedated.
Okay. Switch. Okay. Laceration. Subject. Nine damage, dude. Nice. Minus 40% accuracy. Right. I remember this move. You can just hit as many times as you want, and as long as you keep hitting, you keep killing.
Give them no quarter.
Dude. Oh my gosh, I thought it was gonna keep going. Yeah, that move is crazy. Or maybe it was just Chaos Mode that does that. I don't remember. Either way, it killed the whole guy, and it brought somebody else to less than half health. Insane.
Impressive.
An 11 crit. 4-11, dudes. 3 yards. 4, 5.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, minus 2 damage. Minus 2 damage. I forgot about the minus 2 damage. Wait, what? Plus 8 accuracy. Holy crap.
The wounds of war can be healed.
The quirk that he has is so good. let's heal up. Heal up as much as possible. Crit of 4.
Blood pumps. The limbs obey.
Yeah, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. Too much. Taking too much damage. The heal of 4 is pretty nice. Alright, there we go. Wow,
Be
we...
wary. Triumphant
Um...
pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Shoot, what do I... Let's get rid of that. And... you can get rid of the journal page. There we go. Okay. Give me some food. Oh, there was food in there. Come on, man. Okay. 500. What else can I get rid of? Realistically speaking. We have a bunch of medical herbs, I guess. I don't think we need those here. I don't want that. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. I mean, realistically, if you go up, right, down, and like go back around, but that would take longer. Torch. There's another one. We'll save the last one for whenever we're... Oh, no, those are books. Never mind. Let's not do that. Here we go. This could realistically just be the last fight. Ooh, geez, selfish.
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost.
Alright, that works. Selfish is a bad one to get, man. That's a terrible one to get. I mean, at least we're close to the end of this. And of course, be with you always. Nice. Move. Come on, man. You're not even hitting anyone. 4, 5. What is their dodge is 13, that's why. It's got quite a bit of dodge. They resisted, double resist. Should focus on killing this guy. Have less damage out on the board. Well, there's a move. He marked himself. Someone scratch. Okay. Jeez. There we go. That is good. Done. Nice. It's perfect. It's perfect. Probably not good to move him up to the front because he's a big damage dealer, but he's dead now, so it doesn't even matter. Okay. Vulnerability. Heck. Text. There we go. The minus 15% dodge is going to help out a lot. Right. Come on, he moved all the way back, dude. Alright, let's see what we got. We can just attack them both. And it was a double stun. Alright, we are back in business, boys. Alright, there's nothing you can do for us here. Let's just use the esoteric barrier.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
So he's disabled his buffing skills. We're gonna switch these two around. And lose the rust. Box him back. Get the one hit in. Alright, next we will Mystic Bolt and I didn't tell him. We got one health left, guys. One left. And oh, jeez, come on. No. Come on. He missed, thank goodness. Yes, there we go. He is dead. He is down for the count.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright, that should be everyone taken care of. And we'll use the torch. There. Done. We are done.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
That was good. Unyielding. Healer's Gift. Infer. Terrible. Luminous, that +2 speed, +5 dodge is good. Affliction, Selfish. Such a bad affliction to get, man. Selfish is a terrible one to get. I mean, there are arguably worse ones to get. Selfish
Can you
is so
feel
bad.
it?
Oh gosh.
The walls between the sane world and that unplumbed dimension of delirium are tenuously thin here.
The Pet Patrol hunts animals in the Warrens, Weald, and the Cove for training and testing. If you defeat a patrol, you will free an animal who may become a loyal companion. Look to the Warrens first. Besides plot quest, the Pet Patrol has a low chance to appear inside any dungeon in the Warrens, Weald, or Cove, so stay alert. And probably going to the Warrens first for that. Okay, what is this? What week is this? This is week 5. So next week in game there will be the
She searches where others will not go, and sees what others
It'll be
will not
the
see.
Sunward Isles next week in game. Barbarian only. This locally crafted dark ale was enchanted. Unkill -8 torch. I don't know if I like that. If torch is below certain amounts, you get below 8, you get +8, or below 51, you get +8 accuracy. Below 26, you get +7 accuracy. I wonder if those stack. I feel like that stacks, and then you'll get like +15 accuracy. That's pretty crazy. +10% chance for party to be surprised. Or no, for party surprise chance. Okay. Unkill, buff self, 1% stun resist. Okay, let's get rid of the team. What else do we have? Agility still, wraith only. Okay, before I do that, we're going to meditation. What should I? else need it really bad? I mean, you need it pretty bad. You need it too. I forgot I was supposed to. Okay, I can't put you in there. Okay, let's see. I still can't do anything with you. Okay, still locked to that. Allows can upgrade skills.
A strict regimen is paramount if one is to master the brutal arithmetic of combat.
Yeah. I feel like that's a good investment to make. Like 5, 10%, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25% off. Get that. Okay, so we have the sisters. Forgot, she's really good. You can put her just about anywhere. Now, I've never used the antiquarian before, okay? I've seen her, I know that she can do some things, but I've never actually used her, so I don't know what she's good at or what she's good for. So she has a nervous stab, festering vapors, some blight skill, get down, okay, and force guard. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Who else do we have? We might just put the. We're gonna put the homunculus out this time. Homunculus. Wait, what does it say? Used for things not quite of this world. Highwayman. A reflex? I didn't mean to. Plus 45% virtue chance. Nice. 10 dodge, 2 speed. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Usually when I do that, I try to kill the crocodile. That crocodile, ooh, he's mean. A mean crocodile. I have the lipstick already. Jester's dice. I've seen that. What is this time? Acolyte of Sun, crown without throne. 20% damage, 4 speed, 4 accuracy. Oh, you get minus light bleed and stunners. That's pretty bad. Okay. I think we should try the weld first, but... Oh. Hold on, guys. I'll be right. Alright, I am back. Yeah, people are just starting to show up at the here, so I had to see what was going on. Everyone's just getting home is all. I've made plans for tomorrow morning, so there probably will not be a stream tomorrow. I don't feel like streaming at like 12 o'clock at night and then having to get up at 2 in the afternoon the next day so I can get ready for work at 4. And it's like either we miss a stream tomorrow or we miss a stream on Sunday. So, I don't know. I'm also not sure which one of these I want to go to. So, we gotta either go to the ruins, finish off the ruins so we can unlock the boss, or we can go to the cove or the weld. Now, I am notorious for being terrible when it comes to fighting in the cove, so seeing this boss here actually scares me quite a bit. I've never ever seen the standard boss in the cove, because every time I go to the cove, I get the worst RNG possible. Like, I get crits all out the board, I get all kinds of poison this and bleed that. Like, the cove is just the worst for me. I never have good RNG in the cove. It is always bad RNG. The weld, I have super good RNG in the weld and the warrens, but I try to stay away from the cove. I've had some good RNG in the darkest dungeon too. I went in there with a team of like level 2s, I think, and I made it all the way to the shuffling horror, and I almost killed it too. And then I think they were level 3s actually, but then I lost because they were not prepared for that. So also, the farmstead, I had some pretty good RNG in the farmstead and the Crimson Courtyard too. Like, everywhere, I have good RNG everywhere except for the cove. The cove is just bad. That's all there is to it. I can't do anything about that. Okay. Forward 3, forward 1, back 3, forward 2. So that's gonna be like back 3, forward 2. But mostly I'm gonna use her for Bramble, Blossom, and Weed Out. The only reason I use this is whenever she becomes stressed. There's a good place for her? Yeah, there's 3 is a good place for her, I guess. Oh shoot, I could put him back in. He's super good. I didn't use any of his other skills in the back there, but he is super good. Bird of Prey, Unwavering, and Ravenous. Consume Corpse to heal. That should be Soldier against Corruption. Right, I need to change his skill though. Okay, so we're going to so he has this one which de-stealths him, gives him extra crit while stealth. That has 2 uses. Pressure point gives him stealth, so I'd keep pressure point. I get rid of Shadow Slide and Blood Boil. That moves him back 1, forward 1. Okay, we have this. Okay, hold on. We're going to take those off. Do like that. So he's really good in area 2. So that moves him forwards 1, that moves him back 1. 2 is a good place for him then. Right? Hold on, what are his other skills good for? Yeah, 2 is the best place for him. And actually, that works out because he has the ability to move around. You have the ability to move forward, if need be. So you can move around if you need to. And you can use your skills from just about anywhere. You can use Weed Out and Bramble from anywhere. You can't use the Heal from anywhere, though. I could just Possession and then use all of her other skills. As for you, Get Down moves her back too. She can buff herself, 15% dodge, 1 speed. It's a good team. And no, I'm not fighting the Kraken. It's a terrible idea. I will just lose somebody there. What's this? Smash the glass globe to cause chaos. Huh. Take an extra one of those. Used to tap into otherworldly power, but where its other effects cannot be used while virtuous. Okay. Okay. That's a short one, so 25% base. Okay. Just get one of those. Okay. Yeah, so I want 2 of everything here, 12, 2, and 8. I might need more torches, because if it's anything like that last map, I will definitely need more. Skeletons have high protection, but are susceptible to blight attacks. That is super good to know. Alright. Alright. Been going for 2 hours, guys. Gorbeni XD. Thanks for the follow. Sorry I didn't say anything about it earlier. Been been so wrapped up in this game. If you are still there, Gorbeni, thanks very much. Man. Oh jeez. Did the game? Oh.
Trace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now.
It looked like it froze for a second. I was a little scared. Okay, so how do I want to do this? We're gonna go up, down. We could backtrack. Yeah, we're gonna backtrack. I'll only be backtracking one room, not touching that. Trap. He dodged. Nice. Okay. We're gonna go up, left, down, back up 1.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
You know, if the... I don't know why my mouse isn't working when I try to click, but that would be super helpful if it could do that. There you go. I just have to sit there and click very rapidly. Oh my gosh! Come on! Why? Of course. Of course it would be. Of course. Whoa, what happened? Jeez. What the world? What? What's going on? I think I broke something. What's that? Oh, cool. Yeah, something looks broken here. Might have something to do with Garfield being out in the out here. Oh, we marked him. Can anybody do anything about Mark? Yeah, He's not. He doesn't have any sound when he's attacking. So wait. 15% protect. Ooh, nice. Feed me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. Not me, please. Not me, please. This is what I was talking about earlier. So, he has the ability to use a skill that just outright kills someone.
This is no place for the weak or the foolhardy.
Just outright kills them. And there's nothing I can do about it. They're just dead now. I hate that.
A powerful blow.
I can't do anything. Can't do anything about it. It's so bad. But, 2 accuracy. I hate Garfield. I hate him so much.
Stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
He missed. That's a stealth. Oh, that is super cool. Now we have 2 stealth. So that means he can he's the only one who can get attacked. Oh wait, hold on. Triple stealth, boys. If that clears stealth, that is bad. Okay. Yeah.
Diminished.
Okay, this is going to clear stealth. Now we can cut him again. So close. Yeah, there's only one person he can hit at that point. Oh, he dodged because he has the lasagna too. It's so good. You can't even touch him. Dead. He's dead, man.
The greater the glory. A decisive pummeling.
He gets the flight. And this is where he runs away. Of course. We got an extra lasagna for it though.
Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
That's scary. I don't like seeing that. Okay. Prone to investigating the dark art. Holy stress. Yeah, we'll give it to this guy now. What in the world? Yeah,
The way
so
is lit. The path
now
is
we're just
clear.
down a whole person
We
for the
require
rest of
only the
this
strength
adventure.
to follow it.
What in the world? Jade chess piece. A local collector will trade gold for ancient, exquisitely carved chess pieces. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, the Garfield fight is such crap, man. Such crap. I don't know if we can win this battle right now because we lost an entire person. Let's pressure point. Pressure point for the stealth. Oh, we didn't get stealth. We're gonna bramble up.
Weakened.
He dodged. Jeez. Sorry, guys. Still getting over being sick last week. I think we actually just have to run. Yeah. It's either we run or we're gonna lose. Like, another person. Fearful, great.
Fear and frailty.
Freaking Garfield, man. Every time he shows up, I lose one person.
And of yourself will invariably lead to defeat.
Great, great. Ah. Oh man, that sucks so much.
Let me share with you the
Spiders are multiplying.
wonders I
Heck,
have
that
come to
haven't
know.
An ancestral spider mother appears. That's always fun. Okay, so now we have the Hound Master.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
We have the Lord's Blade. Mutilate. Interesting. Celestial Renewal from skills, 20% healing received. Rejuvenating Surge from skills, 20% healing received. Tranquility from skills, 20% stress healing received. That's pretty good. Isn't that just, what's her face from Dark Souls? I don't even remember her name, man. Honestly. Alright, let's see. So, Estus Brew. Yeah, that's definitely a Dark Souls character. It's a 3 heal, mark target. Throw Tracer, Golden Strike, Mutilate, Backstab, Vestral, Super Strike. Okay. And then we have an Exorcist. Oh, that's pretty cool. Spider Simulator. Circumventor. Scientific. Okay. Scientific Exorcist. Okay. Alright, I follow. Just as Word of Power. Oh, there's a lot of quirks that revolve around this skill right here. Mission. I've seen one that revolves around that too. Ashes to Ashes. Ashes to Ashes. Wowie. Then there's Proselytize. So 50% stress heal per corpse. Enemy party clear all corpses. That is super good. Benediction is 2 heal, clear horror, clear stun, mark target, debuff self. Wait, minus 2 speed. Okay. 33% versus Eldritch and Holy Chastise. See, I've never seen those two classes before.
Claiming communion with the divine. Madness.
I like the dialogue. Okay. I already have. Okay, yeah, he didn't die. The person who died on that last adventure was the Antiquarian. They died because Garfield. Okay, so now we have the spider. Spiders, the Sword Spider Mandible, Spider Collection. 8% trap, disarm chance, 15% bleed amount, immune to Sword Spider Slay skill. Wait a second. Is that going to be another insta-kill hit? Or insta-kill skill? I don't like that. 10% stun resistance, Spider Hunter, 5 accuracy, 4 crit chance, 3 dodge versus Spider, 10% damage versus Spider. I mean, that's probably super helpful to have. I won't play Dr. Roman. I'm going to. Supposed to be going to the Warrens, aren't I, for pet patrol? What's this? Crown of Delirium. Okay. Slayer. Just checking out to see what is new, like that. The Butcher Bird only bamboo spear. Is a Beastmaster. Um, Thorn. What is that? Harbinger only. Vexing Armament. Overpowered from skill. Curial Winter. Grimbane. Minus 10% HP is pretty bad. Cursed Ancestry. Plus 3 speed, 5% crit, 25% blight resist. That's super cool. Okay. Gotta create a new team though. Has he just been drinking this whole time? I put him in there last time, I think. Okay, so we're gonna use a Space Marine. And probably one of the new guys. Fear of Pet Patrol. It's inaccurate. Minus 10% accuracy versus Pet Patrol, 5% crit versus Pet Patrol. If I find Pet Patrol, that would be super bad right now. Okay. So she doesn't have any skills. Okay, she has the Mutilate skill that moves her forward. So okay. I'll put her in slot 2 for right now. You need a better skill set. This is so we can use Words of Power, Benediction, and Ashes to Ashes. Wait, he's supposed to have a healing skill, isn't he? He has Benediction, that's it. Okay. And then the other one is Stress Heal. Okay, so that is our healer for now. Who else should we bring? Heal himself. Cove Explorer. Resolution. In town will never drink. I feel like we go for him. I feel like that's the safest bet for now. Cause you can mark targets, you can hound rush, you can guard ally, pin dodge. It's pretty good. I feel like that's the best bet. Okay. Take an extra 2 torches. And I guess we're ready to go. Alright. Yeah. It's super scary fighting Garfield, especially since he's just gonna one-shot me every single time, man. I honestly don't know what to do about that one shot of his. Maybe having the lasagna on characters gives them the ability to dodge that one shot ability. I don't know. I'll have to check that. I'll see what the accuracy and whatnot is on that. Because it's ridiculous having that one shot ability. Oh, jeez.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Okay. Explore 90% of rooms. I can do that. Got no problem doing that. Okay. Oh, are you? No. No, 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 no. I am not doing it. I can't retreat. I can't escape. You've got to be kidding me. Come on. Mark him. Yes, alright. He bleeds for 5 rounds. Gonna move him back. Eight crit, nice. Minus 20% damage is super good. Oh man. Okay, so he has the skill. Which I can't see it because I want to see the skill. Sucks, man. Sucks. 11 damage, nice. This is going much faster than the last one. Man, the last one, ooh, we were in trouble with that, man. There we go. Dead. He's already dead.
Unforeseen.
Dude, come on.
Unforgiving.
It's probably mostly down to the fact that he's marked and can do a lot of damage versus marked. Oh, 12 damage, holy crap. Yeah, we didn't kill him that time, but we didn't even get any of
Success so clearly in view.
Okay.
Or is it
That
merely
one wasn't that bad.
trick of the light?
I don't have a problem with continuing this one this time. That wasn't so bad. Let's restore the default party order. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. Okay, use the anti-venom. I wanted to use the torch before this started, but it's okay. Smart B.
A decisive pummeling.
Also gives him 1 bleed for 8 rounds. Decent. Dodged. Okay. 30 accuracy versus marked. He's dead on his next turn. That's good. Perfect.
By inches.
Fusion. Crap. Son of a... This is... I have fat RNG this time around, guys. I don't even know what to do. Guess we mark the big guy. Mark the big one. See what we can do. Alright. 6 damage is not much. Yeah, it's probably better to start killing him. Well. Stuns are so bad, man. You need to get them all to a relatively same amount of
Great
health.
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Big slime. Oh, psychokinesis, man. This is where they turn into really big slime, huh?
A devastating blow. Be gone, fiend.
And he used cytokinesis. Of course he used cytokinesis. Come on! That's him. Dead. Dealt with. He dodged.
Slowly.
Oh
Gently.
my gosh.
This is how a life.
Not over yet, though. Not over yet. This round is a bust,
Press
man.
disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
It's another bust. Yeah, if we continue on, we're just gonna die.
You will endure this loss and learn from it.
Gosh, come on, man.
My
There we
predecessor
go.
caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
A junk has entered a port nearby. The eastern sailors carry rare items for trade and a unique culture. They seem to be friendly. Travel to their land and establish favorable relations. That is what I've been waiting for. Okay, we have the Seraph, the Slayer. I don't have an Arbalist yet. Did my Plague Doctor die?
Bandage
No,
and
they're still alive.
pillage. The dancing steps of war.
Okay, so we have the Seraph. Imposter syndrome. Oof. Plus 50% blight amount received. Wait. Let's say plus minus 50% blight amount. What? Oh. Wow. 10% blight resist. Yikes. So she's always gonna get blighted, eh? Quick draw. Run and gun. Moves them back one. Spike Sabbath. Tag and bag. And we have Rip and Tear. Bound for Glory. Yeah, Bound for Glory affects like everything. Bound for Glory from skill plus 100% damage received. 3% crit. I feel like I should have Bound for Glory. Okay. So now we have Sunward Isles. Twilight Shroud. The sea is stirring. A distant island can be seen from the front of the ship, but it might be too soon to relax. Yeah, that was just bad RNG for me. Banish an ancestral mother. Investigate the courtyard. This is where the comet fell. We are the flame. Investigate the isle. Clear path to the boss. Okay. Man. I'm starting to get tired. Alright. So here's the plan. I think we'll continue this some other time. We'll just leave it off here for now. And shoot, man. I might be back on maybe 8 o'clock. I've got to get up pretty early in the morning though. Nah. I say we come back Sunday, because I've got things to do in the morning. I have work at 4 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. So, Sunday sounds like the day we'll have to come back to this. Can't really do much of that right now. Alright, guys. I guess that's that. Yeah. It sucks that I won't be able to play again tomorrow, but yeah, I think we just have to leave it off like that for now. Alright, guys. Thanks for coming on by. If you follow me here, you can go check out like my most recent video on Elder Scrolls Online on my YouTube. It is Nabunga Uga. It's really weird, but there's some lore behind that name, which I would be happy to share in the next stream. And other than that, I guess if you're watching this from YouTube, which for people in the stream, I will be posting this on YouTube. Follow me. Come join the Discord, guys. It is super fun. We got some pretty chill people in there already. I think everyone would like to hang out, you know. All get to know each other. Some fun times happen in there too. And occasionally I'll play Elder Scrolls Online from Discord. I might join like a voice channel or something. You guys are free to come on and join too. We could do a bunch of alliance battles or dungeons or whatever, man. Be super chill. Alright, guys. I will peace out now.